Hi guys, welcome to the mix. It's weekly roundup time. And again, we've got a lot to tell you about. In fact, too much to tell you about. So much the vegan stuff I mentioned last week to catch up on now. I'm gonna skim over it a little bit, but we've had a bunch of other really exciting launches. Kind of came in unexpectedly, in fact, so they've jumped to the front of the queue there. But I'll mention everything at the end, and you'll see it all on site. They're all in the just arrived category anyway, jam-packed on there. And we've got some more Instagram posts. They'll be coming thick and fast as they have been this week. But yeah, it's getting really exciting up into summer here, and we seem to have a new launch pretty much every day. So I've had people messaging saying, stop releasing new things, I have to keep buying them and everything else, which is a wonderful place to be in. It's so great that we're tempting you to buy things so much, but we're in the same position as you. We see these things, we find them become available. And we want to get them in. The fact that it then knocks on to you getting them, sorry, we're always tempting you back in, but I'm blaming the suppliers, I'm blaming the brands. Too much cool stuff coming out right now. On that, we're going to dive into said cool stuff, and we're going to start with perhaps the biggest launch we've had this past week, fuller range coming in. So we have brand new FORTIFX bars in from the States. FORTIFX is a brand we have had in the mix before. They've been associated with one or two other brands. In fact, way back in 2014, I think it was 2013, obviously when I started this whole thing, there was a delicious triple layer peanut butter cup bar we had from FORTIFX. It was one of the most epic and indulgent bars right at the beginning of this whole enterprise of mine, and sadly I think that one was discontinued, but FORTIFX over the years has always kept going, and yeah, this is the current guys where they're at now with this new, even better than ever, refined format, which got some really cool things going for it. We've got 3 flavors sitting right here for you guys. So we've got obviously chocolate on this side, straight up chocolate. We've got pretzel, which is this bad boy here, and we've got peanut butter, always popular peanut butter there. There is also a honey almond flavor, I believe. We should hopefully have that soon, but yeah, this is a fantastic lineup to kick us off with. What's so great about these bars? Well, you're going to see it. I'm going to open all of these, actually. I think they're worth showing. And the guys are really supportive, so they've been hooking us up with these bars and everything. So, yeah, we're empowered to show you these and make a huge fuss. Yeah, what's so great about them, aside from obviously, yes, what you'll see, is the texture of them. So, yes, they're sweet, they're wonderful, rich, indulgent flavors, all that good stuff. 20 grams of protein. They're low sugar as well. They're about 4 grams of sugar a bar. They're gluten-free, they're veggie-friendly, there's a whole bunch of stuff going for it. It's good quality protein too, it's protein from whey. But, yeah, how do they taste? That's always what I come back to here in the mix, as you know, is what you guys care about. Inside you will find not your standard typical chewy protein bar core, not at all. We have got a sort of, it's kind of 50% granola. I think that's how the guys kind of picture themselves, and it really is. We love texture, inclusion, crunch. We're really big on that in the mix, and it's one of the criteria we always look at when we're judging any of the snacks and bars we put up here. And the texture of these bad boys with the granola on the inside, kind of crispy, crunchy. Obviously, we've got pretzels going on here, we've got peanuts going on here, real pretzels, real peanuts, of course, and chocolate, the sort of chocolate chips and chocolatey fondant in this one too. All of that combined is a fantastic, mad mess of flavor and texture and wonderful protein and all this kind of good stuff. So yeah, these bars really put a smile on our face quite quickly, and they are also super sweet, which we're always fans of here in the mix. I'm just going to show you. I'll shut up and show you. So let's start with probably my favorite, which is the pretzel. So the wonderful thing about this, and let's just dive in so you can see this as I'm actually talking. So yeah, just over 60 grams. They're fairly generous bars as well. It's about 260 calories, but again, the 20 grams of protein in that, the low sugar and stuff. They are slightly higher in calorie than some of the other bars we offer at the Protein Pick and Mix, but it's absolutely worth it for the texture and the decadence and the indulgence of these things, as you'll see in a sec. So, pretzel then. Open them up, and this is the bit where I have to come in and see you. So, pretzel, boom. So we got the good view there. Okay, so it's fully chocolate coated. So underside as well, it's all there. Okay, I think you've seen that. Right, now the bite. This is where it gets fun, okay? So pretzel. Too close up for me eating way too much bar. Here we go. Oh, I just lost some pretzel. Look at that. Okay. You've seen that. I'll show the others too. But the protein core inside, crunchy granola, crispy, I don't know, proteiny bits, like it's just wonderful, whatever it is. And there is a kind of fondanty layer on top of the crispy, crunchy granola center. And then on top of that, you've got obviously chocolate engulfing the whole thing, drizzled too. And it's got in that, embedded in that real crunchy pretzels. And these are wonderful because they add a note of saltiness too. So it's that magical sweet and salty combo. Always wonderful with pretzels, very, very Moorish, very, very addictive. And yeah, this makes it my favorite one of that. They've all got this wonderful texture. I just love the saltiness of the pretzels coming through. You'll notice there's quite a lot of saltiness coming through with the peanut in the peanut butter one too. But obviously the kind of rich creaminess of the peanut is the overarching note here. This one, you actually get some more of the crispy crunch of the pretzel and the saltiness, and it's just a wonderful combo. The bar, yes, as I say, it's sweet. The saltiness enhances that. And yeah, the rich chocolate going all around it. It's just a real winner. That was mine straight away. I thought it would be. Took a bite, and yeah, sure enough, it delivered. Anyway, that one is there. Rock it on through. I'm going to save maybe for some of you the best till last, the peanut butter. So I'm going to go in with chocolate here. So same deal again. Really lovely snack heavy day for me. Glorious purple wrapper. Boom. There you go. Coming in. Okay. So you've seen the bars, you know what's going on there. The drizzle, the chocolate all around it, very nice. How's it taste? And there's chocolate chips, I can see it through the coating here. You get the chocolate chip kind of there with the light reflecting off it. Okay. Come on, phone. There it is. Okay. You get that? You've got a kind of fudgy, fondanty topping going on top there. You've got a crispy, crunchy, deeply chocolatey base. Oh, making a mess of it. And then the chocolate coating, chocolate chips studded in that as well. Yes, it's as you would expect. It's a chocolate lover's dream. It's none more chocolate. Yeah, I mean, in general, when we try protein bars here in the mix, the chocolate, the fudge brownies, they tend to be a bit of a safe flavor, just very, very cocoa-y, not much else going on. With this, with the chocolate, in this case, the chocolate granola inside, the chocolate crispy crunchiness, it's kind of like, I don't know, loads of Oreos wedged into one, kind of, you know, overbaked so it's crispy and crunchy and wonderful. Then the choc chips and the chocolate fudge kind of over the whole thing. And it's actually really sweet. So again, usually the chocolate is a slightly blander offering, but this is almost the sweetest of the lot to my taste. And it really lifts that kind of deeply rich, intense German chocolate cake style experience for the whole bar. So, I mean, this is the problem. I always said the pretzel one was nice, then I was like, no, the peanut's my favorite. I've bitten this, I'm coming right round to the chocolate. But chocolate, another winner. Okay, final one. But the range does deserve running through here. So, yeah, we've got Sean to thank for this, Sean Perreich, I assume that's how you pronounce it. The protein bar guy, you may have seen on Instagram and stuff, but he's been associated with making protein bars for years and years and years. He's actually responsible for making like a load of the American bars we've brought in over the years. So he's the guy behind the scenes actually formulating, putting them together and stuff. So he's got amazing heritage, amazing legacy in making these bars. And again, that's what's been distilled into this perfected version here with the mixed textures and the low sugar and everything else. So, peanut butter, I just realized I haven't even opened this. Okay, hang on, watch this space, we're coming. As you'd imagine, it's got slightly different coating on this one. It's actually peanut butter infused. So we've gone to that sort of lovely natural peanutty kind of beige color you associate with peanut butter, drizzled again. Let's have a bite. Really, really soft, straight away. Let's get behind the camera. And come on, focus, you're going to focus? We're going to find focus sooner or later. There it is. Nope. Okay, you get it. Okay, this is the full-on, authentic, American peanut butter taste you know and love. I always kind of have this distinction between peanut and peanut butter. This is really buttery, really, really creamy. This is the full-on O. Henry style, you know, Reese's over-the-top, yes, sweet peanut butter experience that it's just unmistakably American, and it's absolutely decadent and wonderful and meshes perfectly with the texture inside. And there's a peanut butter softer fondant on top. You can see it cracking. I can see it cracking as I'm pressing the thing. But yeah, the other thing to say for these bars, I have it on good authority that they've literally just been made. They're a fresh batch. It just landed in the UK this past week. And we got them straight off the flight. So yeah, these bars are not more than a couple of weeks old as I do this, which means, yeah, same as you guys get it here. We're going to fly through the stock here. We've already made a massive dent, and you're going to get these bars at their very, very best. You're going to love them. You're absolutely going to love them. So there you go. Put them on the pile there. Peanut butter, chocolate, pretzel. One more flavour to follow in the future, but we've got all these in the mix right now. We've got we had a bit of fun with the name, as we always do. We've got the Get Your FORTIFX in the mix bundle up now, so you can pick and mix your favourite flavours, mix and match a box across the 12-bar box across them all, and yeah, fill your boots, guys. That's up there right now. In terms of things they're similar to, nothing really. We've got a few bars that are kind of Rice Krispie Marshmallow Square-esque. And that's what you've got going on the inside here with the crispy, crunchy, sweetened granola all bound together with sticky wonderfulness. But with the full, complete chocolate coating, like we've not seen that. I really don't think any of the other bars do it, and they certainly don't do it as well as this. So you get the decadence of that, you get the higher protein, you get the full 20 grams, gluten-free, vegetarian, and the rest of it, and you get that wonderful texture inside. It's light, it's indulgent, it's satisfying. It's everything you want in a bar, and it's wonderfully different to so many of the other offerings we've got around at the moment. So, Sean, FORTIFX, Logan, thank you so much. I guess I should say Alex on this side as well. Thanks for all the help there. The midnight mission. These are in the mix, and yeah, look forward to hearing your feedback. Okay, next up, we're going to stick with snacks. I've got one more thing I'm going to open here. There's loads of other things I should open and show you, but I'm probably not going to get time in this. Sorry. In this video, we'll follow up. But Cadbury's. Cadbury, I should say, kind of confectionery makers of old, probably the name that's going to excite Brits in terms of chocolate and stuff, and indeed, it's something we're famous for across the world. I need to make some space. Sorry, FORTIFX, I'm going to have to move you over here, I think, for this one flavour. We've got Boost. There you go. You've seen this before, right? We had Boost bars. What's this? Well, Boost have boosted their Boosted Boost. Something like that. And we've now got peanuts. So, peanut butter flavour of the protein-added Boost chocolate bar that Cadbury released last year, and we had so much fun with. Yeah, this is kind of best just got even better scenario as we've got with here, with the Ghost Amino V2. They've added peanut to something that was already bloody delicious. Right, so I'm going to bite it and show you. Again, if you saw the post, this is actually a good juxtaposition of the two kind of peanut butter flavours we get in the market here, two peanut flavours. This is very much on the more, I guess, natural side. It tastes a bit more roasted, it's a bit more... Bitter is unfair, but it's a more markedly peanut taste. It's more you'd associate with a kind of health food, whole food kind of peanut bar, rather than the wonderfully Americanized, over-the-top, creamy peanut butter taste, the Reese's style taste that you get in the FORTIFX bars over here, and you do in most of the bars that we offer in the mix. Again, a lot of American ones coming in. Anyway, this slightly more natural peanut taste that you get with the Cadbury Boost here. Now bring this in so you can see the lovely gold wrapper in good detail. There you go. Yep, not very exciting. I'm going to actually open this to show you. Same thing, nutritionals are damn near the same as for the original Boost we had last year I mean. And indeed the format is the same. So, to remind myself, that is, I can never follow these things, 250 calories, so it's less than like a real Boost, but obviously you're getting a lot more protein, lower sugar. It's 30% lower sugar than the other Boost. So it's still a fairly high sugar bar, for 13 grams of fat. Yeah, but it's 12 grams of protein, so not too bad. Anyway, so I'm hovering from my counter here. There you go. nothing to write home about. It's a kind of chocolatey tube, but you can, as you can see, caramel starting to come through there. That's great. Right, have a bite. Oh yeah, overdid it, but that's what I wanted you to see. Gooey, dripping caramel, as only a real candy bar is going to do. Yep, that's amazing. And inside they're actually protein Crispies. There's a sort of sweet base, in this case infused with that peanut flavour, and they're real peanut, chopped, chipped peanut chunks. So, yeah, as far as it goes, it's actually incredibly authentic, utterly irresistible. But really, really creamy, milky, I guess Cadbury milk chocolate. So it's very distinctive and that's authentic. And the peanut flavour inside, again, authentically natural, helped with the peanuts. But it's a very, very different experience to the lovely FORTIFX peanut butter bar here. It is quite hard to explain. You're going to have to try it, guys, but you'll always notice it. If any of you have had, you know how obviously Halo Top's just taken off here in the UK, and you get Breyers as another like diety high protein ice cream. And there's some spin-offs now appearing with the supermarket. So Morrison's has got one, Asda's got one, and there's also another brand, a kind of homegrown one that's having a go, Jude's. So if you've been, certainly I've found these in Sainsbury's, but they do pop up in other supermarkets. They do a peanut butter flavour of Jude's. It tastes like that. So if you like that, you're going to love the flavour of this bar. It's that naturally nutty taste. Very, very different to the chocolate peanut butter cup, or rather the peanut butter cup experience of the Halo Top diety kind of fit fam ice cream thing. It's the Jude's one. So I had the Jude's one, was a little bit like shocked, saying, oh wow, that tastes different, but there's peanuts in it, there's swirls in it. Still a nice ice cream, but I'd always go American if I could. If you like the Jude's one, it's exactly that flavour coming through. Anyway, yes, peanut butter boost. Bit of a battle getting this in, but we saw that, got very, very excited. We obviously had a lot of fun with the original boost, same as we did with Yorkie, same as we did with Mars and Snickers back in the day, and obviously the new peanut butter Snickers. So yeah, these are in the mix now. We've got as many as we can get hold of, boxes, etc. But in honour of this arriving, and us now having two boosts, and also Mars and Snickers have had a bit of a play around with the size of some of their bars. So I was going to show you this as well. Obviously last year, Mars and Snickers released the Mars High Protein Bar, so it actually got a little bit bigger, added a couple of grams of protein, 4 grams of protein specifically, but it's basically down to the size. This is a slightly different take on it here, and you'll start seeing these popping up in some shops as well. So we thought, why not? We'd get them in online as well. So this sits apart from the high protein bars. These bars are smaller, they're 49 grams, 50 grams, so about the same size as the Boost here, about the same size as the Yorkie, the protein Yorkie we have. And yeah, the format's different. These are much closer now to chocolate bars. So they're sort of following this idea of just adding protein to a you know, pretty much authentic chocolate bar. Yeah, bringing the sugars down, but they're not going full-on protein bar with the denser protein bar core and stuff, which is what they've done with the high protein bar and some of the other flavors, some of which completely flopped, but we still have the Mars and Snickers, etc. So yeah, 47 grams on this, 50 grams on this. Yep, 200 calories, just shy of 200 calories, so yeah, good for a snack, but obviously lower sugar, and you're still getting 10 grams of protein, 11 grams of protein in this one, so not as much protein as the Boost, but it's about the same as the Yorkie. So they're all in that same ballpark, slightly cheaper bars too, so we've revised some of the prices on site for getting these back in, and you'll notice there's a brand new I Want Candy. I really wish I hadn't done that. There's a brand new I Want Candy bundle on the site. They're in box of 18. Actually, these are 24, but box of 18 to match the original Mars and Snickers sized boxes. And you can pick and mix across the two Boost, the Yorkie, and these two new revised, and actually probably tastier because the texture's far more candy bar-like Mars and Snickers. That's on site right now. Dive in. Okay, what's next? That's probably where I have to leave it at snacks. I wanted to do the big feature on the FORTIFX because that's something a bit special that I think you should try. And Boost we had to mention, that was a surprise arrival we managed to wrestle in this week. I'm going to move to Sups in a minute with my friend's Ghost. But I will mention a couple of the vegan things that I haven't had a chance to as yet. You'll see them coming up all over the site now. We'll be doing so much more with these guys in future. It's these, the True Women bars, True Woman bars. Ooh, wow, these really stand out, and they are plant-based. That's the first thing you guys may not instantly notice with these things, but it almost doesn't matter because these are one of the few plant-based bars that I've ever come across that fully crosses over. Like, yeah, you probably know it's vegan given the texture of what's inside these things, but they've got a wonderful, sweet icing, coating, frosting on every single one of them. So there are 6 flavors at the moment. This has proved to be the bestseller, unsurprisingly. I'm going to bring it in just so you see what I'm talking about. I will be doing a proper feature on these bars. Can you see that? There you go. Focus, there you go. Daydreaming about donuts, of course, who isn't? And yes, it's a protein bar. You almost wouldn't believe it. Fantastic ingredients, obviously all natural. 12 grams of protein, circa 200 calories. Actually, I'm not going to put them down quite yet. Incredibly cute, incredibly food porny, wonderfully put together bars, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, the works. You can feel really good about eating these bars, but not only that, they taste absolutely incredible. They genuinely do for vegan bars. As I say, they cross over. So, daydreaming about donuts. Another favourite of mine, it's the first time I think a lemon has ever topped the scale for me, but there's a Zamgood Zesty Lemon, there's an OO cookie dough, there's a Smother Fudger peanut butter. Honestly, couldn't get madder. We saw these over in the States, knew we had to get them over, to give them a go at the very least with the striking, colourful, friendly branding. Everything on paper just looked amazing, worked, absolutely needed it in, and we're always looking to bolster our vegan offering, and yeah, then we got to try them and absolutely blew us away. So you'll notice, I'm going to end up talking about these too much, but it's super natural indulgence. They're incredibly natural for vegan protein bars. They taste they taste like real treats. I know it's so many of these things do. Obviously, we got Boost sitting here, these fantastic granola crunchy FORTIFX bars. But on the vegan side, it's so rare they actually manage to deliver that with the all-natural ingredients, like true kind of, back to childhood, like slightly naughty treats. Yet they've actually pulled it off here whilst doing all the good stuff too. That's the really amazing thing about it. And they look gorgeous. And they've got interesting flavours. This one case in point, the Daydreaming About Donuts, the frosting on this actually tastes like a nice donut. It's the only bar, even with all the other bars we've got here, some of them having like the whey bars, like the Maple Glazed Donut 1 bar, for example. Yeah, it's a lovely bar. Does it really taste like donuts? I'm not so sure. This one actually has kind of Marks & Spencer's Yum Yum style classic frosted donut icing on it, and it is amazing. Anyway, yeah, I will go into these in more detail. We have 6 flavours in the mix. That was 4, I mean 6. I think it's a red velvet cake that might be coming soon as well. Yeah, we're bringing these in ourselves. We're having a lot of fun with it. And we're going to ramp up the sort of promotion of these things. But dairy-free or otherwise, try these out, guys. You might be really blown away by how nice they are. We certainly were. And there's nothing else quite like them, certainly not in the UK market. So, yeah, there's a bundle of them, a truly delicious bundle for 12 bars, all on site now. Donuts selling fast. The peanut butter Smother Fudger peanut butter is selling really fast. There's a salty almond. There's a ice cream for orange cream, kind of chocolate orange style Solero crossover flavored thing. Again, the icing is just magical. They're in the mix now. There's also some Soul Good bars. So these Sun Warrior protein bars. They're really low sugar for vegan bars. 20 grams of protein or thereabouts. So they tick on some of those. They tick off some of those awesome nutritionals that we again rarely see on the plant-based side of things because of the nature of the ingredients, the dates and stuff they tend to use. These ones are a little bit firmer as a result, but if you think of them as kind of like the no-cal bars we used to have in the mix, or like a vegan Quest bar, you won't be too far off. But again, organic, wonderful ingredients. We've just got 3 new flavours joining the salted caramel we already had. Very nice, very unique bars again. They're not quite as decadent and over the top and probably widely popular as this. But there's a mix on site. There's all the flavours in stock. Check those out. I'll mention them in more detail next year. Next video, next roundup we get to do, and I'm going to show you these as well because they're amazing. Actually, I might show you now. Just a chance to open this. I've said so much about them. Why not? Let's run with it. I'm going to have to do a separate video on them too. But you'll see inside this wonderful purple and pink wrapper. I'm going to jog in. I'm going to get in trouble for this because God knows how late this video is. Look. Did you expect to see that on a vegan bar? I certainly didn't. So, there you go. Where's the camera for you? There. So, they're fully iced and coated, kind of like, yeah, a flat bar, but like an iced frosted donutty thing. So, have a bite. Oh. Excuse the wonky bite marks. It's soft, it's chewy, it's like fudge. It's very, very sweet. You barely know it's plant-based. You barely know it's vegan. Just wonderful ingredients. And again, like these FORTIFX bars, you won't have anything like this. You won't have had anything like this. I promise you. So yeah, if you trust me and for anything, give these a go. Donut, clear winner. Probably the sweetest of the lot, but they're all wonderfully sweet and over the top. And I mean, the nature of these bars for vegan ones, they haven't put the sugars into the base, as you tend to get with so many vegan bars, kind of along the lines of Naked or RX bars, where it's basically dates blended up. They've got a more traditional, yeah, slightly chewy protein bar core, like the Quest or anything, but they put the sugars into the wonderful, wonderful, over-the-top icing that's on every single one of these, and the good, bold flavors. So please, try these. Serious tip from the top for me, definitely a pick. And let me know what you think. I want to hear, because I say we've got the relationship with these guys, and we're going to be bringing more of these in, but we want to hear from you whether or not we go really deep on them or whatever else. But I think they've got so much potential. You've got to try them. Women or otherwise, you can be truly men or whatever, they taste fantastic. So, okay, those done. I didn't want to do that, but I've done it. Okay. Set my samples out of the way. Oh, Ghost. At long last, as I teased last week, we finally got Ghost Vegan back. So that's a wonderful segue from these guys and the diatribe I just launched at you. Ghost Vegan, I'm going to fly in with this. Woo! There you go, it's appeared, it's back in the mix. Yeah, it's a huge relief to me. We've had an unbelievable amount of requests for this, and now we have it. Please dive in on site, grab it. I know so many of you have been waiting for so long. There's actually a new flavor called pancake batter in the vegan, coming, well, I'd say soon, but we're probably a month or two out at least on this one. But peanut butter cereal milk, yeah, always wonderful, always delicious. So many of you fell in love with this, and then it's been out of stock for months and months, it seems. Back in the mix now, and on the vegan front, we now have in Amino V2, something that we just put up on the Instagram, we have a now vegan-friendly amino product from Ghost. So up to this point, that wasn't a promise they could make, but now vegan fermented aminos, they're actually looking to do it to the entire range. The pump's got vegan fermented aminos and stuff in it. I think that's how they put it. What have they got? Vegan fermented L-citrulline, there you go. So yes, full on aminos, vegan fermented, V2. So this is got a new label over the straight up, the first launched amino product. Amino was actually one of Ghost's earlier releases. And indeed, when it was released, this is something Dan's made clear in their own Ghost videos and building the brand and everything, the EAAs, essential amino acids, were not such a big thing on the market. So Ghost were kind of ahead of the curve, as kind of usual, with these things in putting in a bunch of EAAs. And they also added L-citrulline and a few other things too. And it didn't even say EAA on it. That was Dan's point. It wasn't sold as an EAA product. Everyone at the time was doing BCAA, so branch chain amino acids, which again, you'll see all over the place. There's a little bit of a debate raging about whether one or the other is a waste of time, whether you really need these things. And some camps say, no, BCAAs, research says that's what you need, that's going to help your training and recovery. Other people say, no, BCAAs, waste of time, EAAs are where it's at. Yeah, for my part, I leave the more sciencey type folks to argue about that. But the wonderful thing about the amino product here from Ghost is that it's got BCAAs and EAAs, and in the new V2, it's been souped up. So the serving sizes have moved around a little bit as well, but suffice it to say, if you have 2 scoops of this, so that's the fully loaded, full blitz one, yes, it's 20 grams, it's only 20 servings a tub here, but everything's been pushed up. So you're getting a full 10 grams of EAAs and BCAAs, covers both the bases, and obviously the vegan-friendly stuff in there too. In terms of other changes from the Amino V1, so the already popular amino product, we've got a new flavor. So that's something we always get more excited about, and the extra cool thing, in fact, I'm holding it, there you go. I'll show you, gorgeous new labels. Let's do the slow rotation, look at that. So it's been, simultaneously simplified, and it's more colourful, it's more enticing. I don't know how they do it, it's wonderful. And obviously these tubs always feel great, so when you've got them, I'm sure you do as I do. It's almost like Braille, but I mean, wonderful on the labels. We have got the authentic Warheads collab sour green apple. This is something we just had in the legend. That is right here. That's the pre. It's now been brought over for the first time, an authentic collab flavour in the amino, and I'm told from a reliable source there are more authentic collab flavours coming for the amino too. So now that they've done this bit of an overhaul, this little refresh and this little boost, they can have some more fun with the flavour system. So, yeah, we've got sour green apple, that's the wonderful authentic collab there with the candy apple flavour of the Warheads. A little bit sour, a little bit sweet, I think you'll like it. And then there's classic Ghost blue raspberry. So, yeah, I have to say Fruit Punch has fallen by the wayside for now, but yeah, blue raspberry, always the better seller of the two anyway. Delicious flavour. It's a classic kind of supplementy flavour, the same as watermelon is really. So that's where they've got their sour watermelon in Warheads in the legend. So blue raspberry, sour green apple in the mix now. Vegan friendly, that's key. And in terms of the other cool thing it does, you've still got the coconut water in there. You've still got the taurine, and they do various things, but it's basically for hydration. So it's just to keep your system ticking over nicely. Coconut water, again, intra-workout when when you usually have this, just keeps you moving, keeps your cells properly hydrated. And then Aquamin, which I had to look up. I didn't know this. They put trace minerals derived from red marine algae. I checked, that is vegan, so right on that. This is basically something that looks like it's to support bone and joints and stuff. So like kind of tendons and functions. So basically, between recovering your muscles, looking after your joints, and in general just keeping your systems, the antioxidants and stuff balanced with like the taurine and stuff, they've got you covered. And icing on the cake, they've added estrogen. So this is a proprietary ingredient, a trademarked ingredient, a premium ingredient that Ghost have been adding to a load of their products, again, ahead of the curve. You'll see it more and more as other people get on board, but really promising research to show how it aids amino absorption in the body. So basically what that means is for the EAAs, the BCAAs, and everything else you're having in this, having the estrogen there will just help your cells actually make something of it. So, I don't know if it's a bioavailability thing or what, but basically having the estrogen in there in this product, as with some of the others, will actually make it more effective for what it is. So you're getting even more bang for your buck in this, the best just got better, Amino V2. Final thing is, because that's now gone vegan, we can actually do a vegan recovery stack. So, vegan protein, your choice of flavors of the new V2 Amino, that's on site now, gets you around 10% or so saving, always cool, and while stocks last, a free Ghost shaker. So we're still banging these things out, we still want you guys to be seen. That's in the mix now. Motorbikes everywhere, sorry, you probably didn't pick up on the mic, but we're on the road here. Yeah, so look for the Ghost Vegan Recovery Stack with the super souped up Amino V2 and obviously delicious thing here, shaker, etc. You got it, right. I'm going to stop there. In terms of what's coming up ahead, it's so busy, and I almost don't know myself what's on the horizon. Easter is obviously coming, as I mentioned last week, so we have a slightly overdue Swolesome reload coming the week ahead here, so the next few days, hopefully midweek, we will have cookies and cream back, Bicky butter, we will have obviously triple chocolate, all the usual suspects coming back in, and then it's full on Easter focus. So we have locked off the Easter range that's now been done, samples have been there, and we're just going to start making those. So Easter egg hunt bar will be making a comeback, get ready for that. We've got eggs, we've got another little bar surprise, including, so what's happening today? Including a vegan one as well, so we've got you covered on that with a sort of, suitably Easter themed vegan flavour. Yeah, vegan flavour, there you go for Easter. And yeah, that's fine. What else have we got coming? I should mention on Ghost, there's the cinnamon cereal milk, a new whey flavour. Again, I shouldn't be holding the vegan for that. But that has hit the UK while stocks are, they might have even sold out on the Ghost site. We can't get that yet, there's not enough to share, but we should have it, according to Dan and Ghost, we should have that probably next month. So we will get that as quick as you can. Brand new whey flavour, restock on cereal milk, and restock on the milk chocolate Ghost whey that we've been out of stock on for a while. And then we will have like the whole range in. There's always new stuff. They've got loads of new stuff. There's a new like cherry limeade they just launched in the States as well. It's another collab flavour of legend. I'll see if we can get that one too. Always loads of fun. What else is coming? We have got, there might be some more energy drinks. We're looking at brand there. Why do I always forget these things? I guess this point here, and there's loads of things I want to tell you about, and then completely goes out of my mind, probably because it's 3 hours later when I finish the video. Yeah, okay, I'm going to shut... Oh, no, there is a big one. Yes, we've got a new range of whey coming. This is something I've actually teased already a little bit. It's the stuff made by... Let's just rotate that. This dude here, Mr. Mark Lobliner, so you can probably guess what's coming. But yeah, keep an eye out for that, maybe midweek. And we're going to have a big launch there. I've been trying to get this stuff back in for ages. Tastes phenomenal. Yeah, the macros go up a bit, nutritionals go up a bit and stuff in terms of, the carbs and stuff. It's a smidgen higher, but honestly, tastes, can't even describe it. I mean, we've got samples of this. We've got shakers, like the boom, it's not a game. Like MTS shakers, we'll be hooking up with those as well. You get those on top. So we've got to figure out the deals. But yeah, amazing flavors, very Americanized, very over the top, very decadent and delicious, and worth every damn calorie. That'll be in the mix. They'll be all in the mix midweek as well. Big launch there. Bound to be other stuff. I'm catching up, and we're going to do more on the True Women bars. Get them while you can. The Zesty Lemon's doing really well. The peanut butter's selling incredibly fast. Iced Donut is. If you want to try them on the back of this, and I suggest you do, get on there quickly. And yes, big deal, the FORTIFX bars. You want to try something all new and different, and obviously payday's coming up. There's loads of stuff we're firing at you. Absolutely give these a go. I'd say the pretzel, if you're just going to take one, start there. If you're a massive peanut butter fan, that's the one there. But yeah, all fantastic. All in the mix now, Boost, etc. Go and have a weekend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching again, guys. And I will speak to you soon with more new goodies and the rest. Have a good one. Bye for now.